A series of Stranger Things books have been announced, including one that will serve as a prequel to the series. Christmas came real early this year. According to Deadline, a handful of Stranger Things books are coming our way, including a prequel novel that will tell the story of Eleven's mom and the events that lead to Eleven's telepathic experiments at the Hawkins lab. The prequel novel will be written by author Gwenda Bond, who previously wrote a trilogy series about a young Lois Lane. Gwenda announced the exciting news on Twitter, revealing, quote, "It's about Eleven's mother Terry and her intersection with the MK Ultra program, and you're going to get to know and love her in a whole new way. I'm so excited." According to Stranger Things Wikia, Eleven's mom was part of something called Project MK Ultra, which had the goal of, quote, developing mind control techniques which could be used against enemies during the Cold War. The subjects, many of which were unwitting, suffered extensive use of psychedelic drugs, physical and mental abuse, sleep deprivation, and malnourishment, among many other experiments. The Stranger Things Wikia page goes on to explain, quote, "One of the participants was Terry Ives, a young girl in college who was pregnant at the time of the experiments. Terry's extensive abuse of psychedelic drugs, especially LSD, led to her daughter Jane being born with special mental abilities like telepathy and telekinesis. After the birth, Jane was taken from her mother and the birth was covered up with no official evidence of her existence. Terry sued Dr. Brenner and the researchers, but the lawsuit was dismissed due to the lack of evidence, and Terry eventually ended up in a catatonic state requiring the care of her sister." Sounds like a real knee slapper. Fingers crossed the novel will also give us some info on Eleven's biological father, even though we all know she's first and forevermore Hopper's baby girl. The prequel book is set to be released next spring, but don't worry about the wait because two other Stranger Things books are coming this fall. One will be a behind-the-scenes companion book called Stranger Things World Turned Upside Down, the official behind-the-scenes companion, as well as another that's described as, quote, "a gift book geared toward young readers that will offer advice, wisdom, and warning from the Stranger Things world." As long as Steve Harrington gives advice on how to get those luscious 80s locks, that book is guaranteed a bestseller. Deadline also reported that additional books will be available later next year, so consider your Christmas shopping done for this year and next. So now I want to hear from you guys. Are you psyched about the Stranger Things books, or are you just gonna stick to watching the series? Let me know in the comment section below, and after that, click right over here to get the details on Finn Wolfhard getting cast in the Addams Family animated remake. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.